Throughout the years, many teams and fans have had their fair share of happiness and sorrow while watching IPL. But have you ever wished that something happened while you're watching a match? Like, for example, wow, if this player had played for my team, it would have been so much more better, just for it to never happen. Well, there are some instances when things like that almost came close to happening in IPL. Well, in today's video, you'll see the things that came so close to happening but never did. This is WCA. Cue the intro.
With no name by the barest of margins.
Kohli goes down the ground. Kohli goes out of the ground.
Dhoni finishes off in style.
I do not believe what I've just seen.
Currently, one of the best captains going around in international cricket, along with being a generational talent with the ball, is Pat Cummins. Currently leading the Sunrisers Hyderabad franchise in IPL, it is safe to say that he has played a huge part in transitioning the way T20 is played in IPL. And his captaincy is top-notch, as he guided Sunrisers Hyderabad to their third IPL final in 2024, while they finished bottom of the season in 2023. Along with this, he is one of the best international captains currently. But what if I told you that Pat Cummins almost never played for Sunrisers Hyderabad? For this, I need to take you back to 2018 IPL mega auction, as during the auction when Cummins' name entered, an intense bidding war began, and at the end, he was sold to Mumbai Indians for 5.4 crores. And the pace attack for Mumbai in the 2018 season was beyond unbelievable, with the likes of Jasprit Bumrah, Pat Cummins, Mustafizur Rahman, and Hardik Pandya, along with Kiran Pollard as a part-timer. This genuinely had to be one of the best bowling lineups IPL has to offer. Just as Mumbai Indians fans were in cloud 9, news said that just before IPL season, Cummins had suffered a bone oedema, a swelling in his spine which will aggravate his injury if he is bowling. So as on April 10, 2018, official news came that Pat Cummins was ruled out of IPL 2018 and MI signed Adam Milne as his replacement. But still, it doesn't hurt to think, what if Pat Cummins was never injured? And one of the reasons why Mumbai did not make it to the top 4 in 2018 was because they did not have a genuine overseas pacer that was performing well. They did have Mustafizur Rahman, but his numbers do not match his performance in the past. And if things happened as accordingly as it did, we could have seen Jasprit Bumrah, Pat Cummins and Trent Bolt in IPL 2020 together as a team, which would just make Mumbai Indians 2020 even more of a nightmare. Well, fortunately for other teams, it never happened, and Cummins never stepped foot into the Mumbai Indians team. One of the most unplayable bowlers during his prime has got to be Mitchell Starc. When he was first bought by Royal Challengers Bangalore during the 2014 IPL season, he was pretty decent, but not as much of a threat, as during the 14 games he played, he only took 14 wickets, averaging 29 with an economy of 7.5. But his absolute peak came during IPL 2015, where in the 13 games he played, he took 20 wickets, averaging 14 with an economy of just 6.76. He also played a key part in taking Royal Challengers Bangalore to qualifier 2, just one step short of the final. But he missed IPL during the 2016 and the 2017 season, citing injuries and to manage his workload. And during the 2018 IPL mega auction, he entered his team into the poll, and with huge expectations, a bidding war began for Starc, and he would be sold to Kolkata Knight Riders for a huge sum of 9.4 crores, one of the highest paid players during that season. It was huge boost for KKR, as they've been constantly looking for a strike pacer for almost 3 seasons by that point. And just when they thought they'd struck gold, disaster struck, as Starc would be ruled out of the entirety of the season due to a TBL bone stress, which occurred while he was playing a test series for Australia. Many were quick to point out the doubtful nature of this withdrawal of Mitchell Starc, even going as far as to say this injury wasn't even real. But he later filed a lawsuit with insurance for missing the IPL 2018 season, which did verify that his injury is indeed real and valid. And one of the reasons Starc went for 24 crores as in IPL 2024 is because of his exclusivity. And what if Starc had played IPL 2018, and what it would have meant for Kolkata Knight Riders in 2018? Would Starc still have fetched that much bid during 2024 if he had performed during IPL 2018? Unfortunately, all these questions will always remain a mystery. If I say Royal Challengers Bangalore, the first thing you will think is Virat Kohli. He has been loyal and a key part of RCB since 2008. And let's be honest, RCB is where it is today partly because of Virat Kohli. Virat Kohli is remarkably an all-time IPL great, for sure. Amassing over 8,600 runs, averaging 39 with a strike rate of 133 and 63 half centuries along with 8 centuries, the most in IPL. But before all this, he was just a 19-year-old boy making a name for himself in the world of cricket. As during IPL 2008 Under-19 draft, he would be picked by RCB, and for the first 3 seasons he played, Kohli mostly played in number 5 to number 6 in IPL. This did not sit well with the young Kohli, and in the interview in 2022, he did reveal that many teams has approached him, urging him to put his name during IPL 2011. Well, I fast forward a little bit, let's get back to past now. Because during the first 3 seasons, Kohli has been in talks with other franchises, and his only demand to switch teams was he wants to bat at the top order. But every single franchise declined his proposal. The deal never made it through the light of the day. But ahead of the 2011 retentions, the head coach of RCB at that time, Ray Jennings, talked with Virat Kohli to be retained. And Virat Kohli only had one proposal, that he wants to bat at number 3, and Jennings agreed, as Virat Kohli would be the one and only retention for RCB during the 2011 IPL mega auction. Now that takes us back to when teams approached Virat Kohli, as before IPL retentions of 2011, many teams were in talk with Virat Kohli to put his name in the auction valet. Virat Kohli declined, and as the legend goes, the rest is history. I couldn't help but wonder what were the franchises that declined Virat Kohli's proposal to come to their team, and what franchise approached Virat Kohli ahead of the 2011 retention window? Well, I guess we will never get an answer to that question. If I say Chennai, you probably won't remember the beautiful beaches, culture, or the people, but the franchise and the one and only Mahendra Singh Dhoni. CSK is MS Dhoni, let's agree to that. Without him, CSK probably would not have reached the heights they did. But what if I told you MS Dhoni almost never played at CSK? As during IPL 2008 auction, the teams were allowed to retain one of their hometown heroes, like example Sachin for Mumbai Indians, Sourav Ganguly for Kolkata Knight Riders. And CSK and Rajasthan Royals were the only teams not to sign a player, and one of the most prominent player from Tamil Nadu at that time was Dinesh Karthik. And since teams were focusing on securing their hometown boys, many assumed that DK would be the pick for Chennai Super Kings. Even DK himself said in an interview that he was surprised they did not go for him. It was all due to the late VB Chandrasekhar, as he confirmed in the interview that the franchise was in talks to retain a player like Virender Sehwag because he was a big name for Indian cricket at that time. But VB Chandrasekhar felt a young player like Dhoni could be beneficial in the future. So after a long discussion, Chennai Super Kings retained no one and went to the auction with full purse and went all out to secure Mahendra Singh Dhoni. And the rest is legacy. But what if they went to the safer option of retaining Dinesh Karthik or Virender Sehwag? What would CSK, even IPL, be like today? Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do like and subscribe, as it helps the channel a lot. Thank you so much for watching once again. And this is WCA. See ya.